Everybody hit the like button, man. Smash that like button, man. We going in today, man. We going in today, man. We going in today, man. These soft baby poop, hey, these soft ninjas, man. We going in on these soft ninjas, man. God, no, man, y'all soft, man. Y'all soft, man. Y'all breeding the dead. Y'all breeding the new generation that's gonna be even softer than. Oh my God. How is this next generation? How is this next generation of blacks gonna make it, man? How they gonna make it? How they gonna make it being as soft as y'all raising them to be, man? How is the next generation of blacks gonna make it being as soft as y'all raising them to be, man? Huh? How they gonna make it, man? They not gonna make it, man. Ain't no DEI. Y'all got to be soft because y'all had DEI. Our kids ain't gonna have DEI, man. Our kids ain't gonna have DEI. They ain't gonna be able to be soft like this, man. Our kids ain't gonna be able to be soft like this because they ain't gonna have. Yeah, that prank call was hilarious. I'm about to get into that prank call in a minute, man. Everybody hit the like button, man. Everybody hit the like button, man. Support the channel via PayPal, Cash App, or the Super Chat, man. Everybody hit the like button, man. Everybody hit the like button, man. Smash that like button, man. This is the most embarrassing weekend in sports I've seen since last weekend. Every weekend is embarrassing for brothers, man. Every weekend is embarrassing. Either hip hop or sports, something embarrass us, man. It's either hip hop embarrass us one weekend, sports embarrass us the next weekend. We can't get a weekend off without embarrassment, man. All these niggas online, I can't believe y'all, man. Y'all are so soft, man. I swear, it was embarrassing. I was embarrassed reading y'all tweets about this on some racism. Do you understand the first pick in the draft was a Negro? What's up, man, old monkey? First pick in the draft was a Negro, man. Quarterback. Why y'all ain't celebrate that Negro quarterback that got drafted first? Yeah, they turned Shedeur into another George Floyd. And he grew up in a gated community. That boy ain't never missed a meal. That boy grew up in Deion Sanders' house. And they turned him into George Floyd. This the first bad thing that ever happened to Shedeur. This is the first bad thing that ever happened to him in his whole life. That boy grew up in Deion Sanders. That's like growing up in Michael Jordan's house. He said they don't like his chains and swag. Meanwhile, people got right. They don't like it because he's confident. White man don't like black people that's confident. These niggas is embarrassing this weekend, man. Now, this is the most embarrassing weekend ever, man. They punished him because he's confident. That boy isn't even really confident. That boy don't even really got swag like that. He can't dance, and I like Shedeur, but Shedeur don't really got swag like that. He can't dance. He can't really talk trash. He don't really like, he not one of the better trash talkers I've ever seen. He try to talk trash, but it don't hit right. He's a good kid, man. Shedeur's a good kid. Grew up in a gated community, made good grades, stay out of trouble. He's just a good kid. This image, they trying to turn him into like they try to act like he homie off the block, and the white man rejected him because he was homeboy off the block. He was OG Booger Loke off the block and shit. And the white man rejected him because he had too much hood. He was too hood. Man, shut the fuck up, boy. That nigga that's not him. That's not Shedeur. I watched every game at Jackson State, man. And every game at Colorado. And I followed all the Colorado channels, all the channels, Uncle Neely, all them channels, man. I followed all of them, man. All the Buff Nation, all the channels, man. All of them. Buff this, Buff that, Buffs Daily, everything. All too many channels even run down. If you got a Colorado channel, Colorado Buffalo channel, I seen your channel. I don't watch your video. Everybody here know I'm a diehard Colorado Buffalo fan and Jackson State fan before that. Even though I ain't watched one Jackson State game since they left, but that is what it is. Man, listen. These niggas softer than baby shit. They trying to have the white man rejected. The white man tried to teach him a lesson. Ain't nobody try to teach him no lesson. We all got duped. The scouts, with the mock draft at ESPN, they didn't tell us the truth about what his grade was, what his draft grade was. We got duped. We got duped. ESPN, because he's a black quarterback and he Deion Sanders' son, they didn't tell us what the scouts was really saying until the last day. We didn't get to hear what the scouts was really saying until that anonymous scout said he was the worst interview ever. Up until that point, they hid everything from us. Now, you see everything's coming out, right? Everything's coming out. Everything's coming out now because it's done. But ESPN is the reason we were all fooled. They didn't tell us the truth about what the scouts were saying about Shedeur Sanders. And Shedeur Sanders didn't even have a friggin' agent. He didn't have an agent. Yeah, Travis Hunter, the same way. Great kid. He went number 2. Abdul Carter, great black kid, went number 3. Top 3 picks in the draft, black. And all we got here about is the NFL races. One nigga said we need our own NFL. That shit was funny, man. He said we need our own NFL. We need more black owners. So if we had a black owner in the league, a black owner would pick a quarterback, would pick Deion Sanders' son, the quarterback, just because he black. That's what they saying. They saying we need more black owners so they could pick Deion Sanders' quarterback. Son is quarterback. These mother. And listen, Yeah, he had trash interviews, man. Listen, man, I remember when I went to work for Home Depot, man. I knocked that interview out the box. And I remember when I had another interview at Sam Goody. Was it Sam Goody or it's one of them record stores back in the day? I think it was Sam Goody or the Wiz or one of them shits. And I had a terrible interview. We go through that too. Why we acting like we don't like Shedeur the only black person that go through an interview process? Like your black ass ain't been through interviews and you don't know and if you do a good job or a bad job, that's gonna depend on if you get the job. Why Shedeur should be any different? You got to interview for the job. That's very important. The interview is very important. Why do niggas act like the interview ain't important? And it's racism. Salute to Mayo Monkey. He said, why so tied up in something that has zero effect on them? Because black people like dunking on white people. This is a way to say that the white man holding them down. This is another way to cry about the white man holding them down. This is a way for black people to get to say, hey, look at the white man. He holding us down, man. Deion Sanders' son didn't get picked in the first round. The white man holding us down, even though the first pick in the whole draft was a black quarterback. What do you mean code switch? He grew up in a gated community, Mayo. Mayo, what are you talking about code switching? This kid's not from the fucking hood. He grew up in a gated community. He lived in Deion Sanders' house. What are you talking about? Acting like this thing from the projects or something. This boy grew up like Beverly Hills 90210. Don't get it twisted. Shedeur Sanders grew up Beverly Hills 90210. Him and Shiloh. Oh, you said that's what they're saying? Oh, yeah, that's what they're saying. They say he wouldn't code switch. Okay, that's what they're saying. All right. That boy grew up Beverly Hills 90210, man. He's Deion Sanders' son. Okay? This boy grew up with caviar, man. And that's how Deion Poster had done it, man. Shit.
I'm throwing that shell line. All right. Whoops. Thank goodness we got the housekeepers. Clean up on all 6.
Who wasted up eggs? We need those eggs for breakfast in the morning.
Grandma, that was not me.
Shallow.
Oh, I see, Grandma, what you doing here.
All right, get with it, all right. But who messing up?
Grandma just do that and she missed me.
Look at all this mess all over. Oh, your daddy. No, Shallow. Shallow.
Let me crack it.
Oh!
Oh, the shoe.
That wasn't nice. Oh, God, these kids are terrible. They're like a bunch of wild animals.
I'm throwing that shell line. All right.
These boys grew up 90210, man.
Shiloh is getting on our last nerve about this whole car situation. Can someone take him here? Can someone take him there? It's like we're his chauffeur. Now I roll up to the crib and I see my car broker with Shiloh in the driver's seat. They done lost their mind.
Oh, man.
Hey, Dad. I think my dad might kill me after this one, but he's gonna have to catch me in my car first.
It ain't April, but I see a fool.
Oh, Shiloh's gonna get it.
So what's going on?
Trying to test drive. Where you going?
You talk to an adult? So what's up, man?
How are you, Dion? Doing good.
So what's going on here?
Shiloh called me the other day and
Shiloh
said he was looking for a car. He had his license.
So we just bring cars to any black kid, or do they have to live in a house like this? That's what we do?
No, sir.
Because that's dangerous. This ain't funny. Why you lying?
I said I was you.
Shiloh is getting on our last.
Okay. Okay. These kids, why they trying to act like Shedeur grew up, Shedeur from the hood? These kids grew up 90210, man. 90210, and that's great. That's great. That's great. I love it. See, most niggas will dish you for that. That's why. That's I love it. I'm glad they grew up 90210, man. These kids grew up 90210, man. Yeah, man, I love it, man. I love it, man. I'm happy these kids grew up 90210, but they not y'all niggas online acting like they little, like these little hood kids in the NFL, like, nah, man, y'all too hood. These niggas ain't hood. These niggas that nigga got rejected because of NFL football on the field reasons. The NFL scouts was like, nah, man, you ain't all that. The NFL scouts said you not all that. Now listen, I want y'all to see something, man. Same way these two boys grew up. Shiloh and them grew up better, but similar area, right? Similar area, but better than both these little boys, right? Austin Metcalf and Carmelo Anthony. Do you know that black people want this black kid to get off scot-free for stabbing this white kid in the chest, but want the white kids who prank called Shedeur Sanders to get prosecuted? Press 1. Niggas want them them white boys that prank called Shedeur Sanders to get prosecuted. And they calling them racist. But they want this black boy to get off for stabbing this white boy at a track meet. Killing him. I'm telling you, they want those two white boys that did that prank call to get they want them to get look, the team, his father's team, one of the white boys One of the white boys was who did the prank call. His father worked for the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons had to issue a statement. We talking about a teenager who did a prank call. They want him prosecuted, but they want the black kid who stabbed the kid to death at the track meet to get off. Here's what I say, white people. Hold on, let me let me read the statement first. But I'm gonna tell you what white people should do after this. I'm gonna tell you what white people should do in a minute, man. Shout out to Not Jimmy Stewart. He said, "You, sir, are great, but I'd still cross the street if I saw you back drinking this shit at all." Yeah, you better. The Falcons said earlier in the week, Jax Ulbrich, the 21-year-old son of defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich, unintentionally came across the draft contact phone number for Shedeur Sanders off an open iPad while visiting his parents' home and wrote the number down to later conduct a prank call. Jeff Ulbrich was unaware of the data exposure or any facets of the prank and was made aware of the above only after the fact. The Atlanta Falcons do not condone this behavior and send our sincere apologies to Shedeur Sanders and his family, who we have been in contact with to apologize to, as well as facilitate an apology directly from Jax to the Sanders family. Now remember, Carmelo Anthony's family has never apologized to Austin Metcalf's family. In fact, they kicked him out of the damn press conference and said that he was a disgrace to his son that they killed. So it goes on. This is what I'm saying, white people. Y'all got to stop this shit, man. Y'all soft too. It says, we have also been in contact with the NFL and will continue to They acting like he gave away the goddamn codes to some damn missile strike. Yo, Pete Hegseth didn't get in this much trouble for leaking the damn missile strike. And you niggas act like y'all downtrodden. Y'all got more power than anybody. They act like he leaked some secret files from the Pentagon or something. Look, we are thoroughly reviewing all protocols and updating if necessary to help prevent incidents like this from happening again. Let's see what the niggas got to say. You know the niggas going to go too far. Let's see what the niggas got to say. One thing about these organizations and companies will continue to play with our intelligence, no matter how blatant. Now, all of a sudden, the father was unaware of the data exposure. Oh, so he was careless with sensitive and private information. Now, remember, all these people fine with donating hundreds of thousands of dollars to that killer Carmelo Anthony for killing that white boy. All these black people fine with that. Bullshit. The Sanders should sue. This whole ordeal with the drafts and this prank proves the NFL white owners colluded to so-called humble the Sanders. But you can't humble what God elevates. It says suspend and fine the father of the kids who did the prank. They want him suspended and fined. But they want Carmelo Anthony to get off for stabbing that white kid because, he put his hands on him. He touched him. Carmelo said, don't touch me. Touch me, see what happened. He touched him and he found out. And they fine with that. They fine with that. But this right here is a bridge too far for black people. Yo, y'all so annoying, man. Y'all so annoying. It's crazy, man. Y'all are so annoying. It is absolutely crazy, man. And I mean annoying, man. They say, nah, pack them up. Unintentional is just language to protect the coach, especially with all the lock her up folks. Get rid of Albrecht, won't happen, so we need the hefty fine. They want the coach whose son went in his laptop, they want him fired. And they want the kids prosecuted. They're doxing him too. And calling him a racist. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. Where's them likes at, man? Nobody cover this shit like this. Have y'all heard anybody covering this shit like this? Hit the like button, man. Support the channel, man. Stop taking this channel for granted, man. Go watch another video from a black person on this topic. You gonna throw up. That should be a dare, man. That should be a challenge. I challenge any of you niggas, any of y'all in the comment section, to go watch a video from another black man on this topic, on this Shedeur Sanders topic, and see if you can sit through 2 minutes of it. The whining and complaining and shit and conspiracy theories. I want to know if you can sit through 2 minutes of that shit. I've been watching them videos all day, man. I got a tough stomach, man. I got an iron stomach. They want this boy arrested. They want these boys prosecuted for a prank call. But they want Carmelo Anthony free for stabbing white people. This will be the biggest troll ever. I know white people ain't good at trolling. White people ain't good at trolling. Y'all scared of being racist and shit. But white people that like the white ones on the thumbnail, those white people, the white people that they you know they gonna call you racist. Like the white people that already have been called racist. Because some of y'all haven't been called racist yet. And y'all trying to like, y'all like, all right, shit, I'm good. I'm one of the good whites. The white people, they already said you racist, right? Donate money to the prank callers. Start a GoFundMe. Start a GoFundMe, man. Start a GoFundMe and donate money to the prank caller, man. Start a GoFundMe and donate money to the prank caller, man. Let's see if we can start a GoFundMe for him, man. Yo, do you understand? They would like literally like have to like do diversity training for every team in the NFL. Every team, they'd be like, all right, we not having no season this year, y'all. This season, the 2025 season is canceled. We gonna just do diversity training every week. And whatever team, and then we giving each team a test at the end of the year, and that's the Super Bowl, man. Whichever team score best on the diversity test at the end of the year, they get the Lombardi Trophy, man. Yo, white people, man. Come on, white people. Start a GoFundMe for this kid, man. Be a man, man. Show you got some kahunas, man. Start a GoFundMe for him, man. Damn. They want him. They want his father fired. They want him out of there. They want him arrested And look, last year, someone prank called this guy, this white kid. Last year, man. Last year, this white kid got prank called. But you know what? Nobody cared because it's a fucking prank call. I'm not even going to say nobody cared because this kid is white. I'm not even going to say that. I'm going to say nobody cared because it was a friggin' prank call. This is sad, man. I tell you, man, we are sad, man. We are sad, 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 sad. Sad. Nobody cared because it was a prank call. Now they bringing it back because of what happened to Shedeur and all the crying and whining and complaining about that. Look at this. Look at this. I want you to understand. I want you to see Eton Thomas, professional race baiter, man. He said, did all of the mainstream America collectively scoff at the arrogance of the Manning family for having the audacity to even think to publicly dictate where Eli would go in the draft? Were there the same calls for Eli to be humble? Yes, there were. There were. Everybody was talking about how arrogant that was. When Eli Manning and them said that they wasn't going to the Chargers, everybody was like, what? You can't do that. Everybody was like, you can't do that. But guess what? There was no social media. 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 He comparing something that happened. Yo, I want y'all to go look at old 9/11 footage.
Why don't you want to play?
How many of y'all ever seen some old 9/11 footage? Press 1 if you've ever watched the live footage of 9/11 as it happened. Press 1 if you've ever watched that. The old footage of 9/11 as it happened. There was no social media back then. That shit was boring as hell. That shit was dry as a mug. Nobody had camera phones. It wasn't a million people standing at the towers with their cameras up. All you had was the cameras from the news station. He comparing the backlash to the Manning family when there was no social media in 2004. When there was no social media, Facebook. I think the only people was allowed on Facebook was people that went to Harvard, right? And you had to get recommended by a friend. And Twitter wasn't out yet. Instagram wasn't out yet. YouTube had just started and nobody was on. There was no such thing as a YouTuber. I don't even think Facebook was out then. Matter of fact, it was MySpace. You couldn't get the fucking reaction from everybody to this shit. You couldn't get the reaction to everybody from everybody.
Why don't you want to play for the Chargers?
We're not really giving details right now. We just we've made our decision, and that's what we're sticking to.
When your name is called, what are you going to do?
Again, I don't know what's going to happen right now. I don't know what the Chargers are going to do. So, if my name's called first or whenever it's called, I'm going to do what everybody else does.
Wow, look at the arrogance. My God, he's so arrogant. My God, he's so arrogant. I can't stand it. Jesus Christ. I've never seen anybody as arrogant as this in my entire life.
If the Chargers call your name when I talk to you after the pick, will you be wearing a Chargers hat?
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
With the first choice in the 2004 NFL Draft, the San Diego Chargers select Eli Manning, cornerback, Mississippi.
Well, a moment that he's dreamt about, that Peyton has lived, and Archie is the number 2 pick overall in 71 was as close to, is not quite at this moment.
Oh, so he went up there anyway. They picked him and he went up there anyway. Oh my God, the arrogance. Jesus Christ. The arrogance. This guy is, Eli is so arrogant. Oh my God. He's so arrogant.
What he might have thought, however.
Well, here's the thing about this. And speaking with Archie this
wait a
week.
minute, hold on, Mort. Classy move. He's holding up a Charger jersey. Let's notice that.
Visiting with Archie this week, he has expressed this. He hates this for Eli because he knows this is supposed to be the best weekend of his life right now. And he understands that what has come out publicly has spoiled this somewhat for Eli. And now they're trying to do the.
Wow, that guy was so arrogant. I couldn't. Unbelievable. Look at this. This is the most moronic thing I've ever heard right here. This chick says Shedeur Sanders should recreate this album cover. Yo, Shedeur Sanders, the 5th round pick for the Cleveland Browns. The 5th round pick should come out with some damn artwork. You niggas are so effing stupid. You N-words are so effing stupid. The 5th round pick should come out with some artwork for his getting drafted. No, ma'am. He needs to go there and keep his mouth shut and learn the playbook better than any of the other 4 quarterbacks they got on the roster. He need to learn that playbook. He need to know that playbook backwards, forwards, sideways. He need to know everything in that playbook. He don't need to be thinking about recreating no damn Bow Wow album cover. What's wrong with these people? They still haven't learned nothing. They don't think he's that good. Oh, I get it. Yeah, they still think it was racism. Somebody like this, they still think it was racism that Shedeur didn't get picked earlier. So they don't think he need to change anything. And listen, if Shedeur buys into that crap, if Shedeur buys into all this racism crap that y'all talking online, we gonna be able to tell. Yo, Shedeur need to be the first one there. Shedeur, every day when the coaches get to the facility, Shedeur need to be the doorman. He need to be the doorman at the facility for the coaches. He need to be the first person at the facility every day. And the only time they need to hear his mouth is when he say, yes, sir. He don't need to be cracking no jokes, being the life of the party, pranking nobody, none of that shit. He need to keep his goddamn mouth shut and get to the facility early and learn the plays. Shedeur should recreate this album cover. What? He the 5th round pick of the team. Yeah, listen, look at this. This was literally the first pick of the whole draft. This nigga was the first pick of the entire draft. A black guy, quarterback. The first pick of the whole draft was a black. This is why I tell you, white people, I tell you, there's nothing you can do to not be called racist. If every quarterback in the NFL was black, you know what niggas would complain about? Who knows what niggas would complain about if every single quarterback in the NFL was black? Who knows what black folk would complain about? I want to see who knows. And make sure y'all support the channel via PayPal, Cash App, or the Super Chat, man. Hit the like button too. Please hit the like button, man. Please hit the like button, man. Please, Jesus, please. They would say if every quarterback in the NFL was black, they would complain that there weren't enough black backup quarterbacks. They would be like, yeah, but what about the black backups? Only 30% of the backups are black. Only 30% of the backup quarterbacks are black. We need to do something about that, man. None of these black people are talking about this kid. This kid was the first pick in the entire draft as a black quarterback. And I think that's like the 15th time that's happened. Like every year is a black quarterback, but still. Look, so they said, so remember, the allegation is that white people didn't like Shedeur because he was too confident, right? So this is the other quarterback. This is the quarterback who was picked number 1 overall, Cam, right? Allegedly, white people have never seen a cocky black person before. White people have never seen a cocky black person before, and they were taken aback by Shedeur's confidence, and they wanted to teach him a lesson because, wow, we've never seen a confident black person before in our life. So we got to teach the one confident black person we've ever seen in the world, Shedeur, a lesson. Look at this guy. This is the guy who's the number 1 pick in the draft right here. Watch him.
That's the only thing I want people to know me as football players. Let's search up Cam Wood. We say American football. Come on, man. You know you ain't first. You thought we're number 1. You were number 2. Well, they gave you a completion percentage award, but all you did was throw check downs and bubble screens. That's actually crazy. If I did that, my completion percentage would be 90. I'll do what my team needs to win. If we got those screens. So why you ain't doing it in the bowl game? You know you got that on politics, right? You know you got your first. You're the first man to get an award during the game. You could be generational with no Super Bowls. I'm gonna be generational about 4-5 and things, and I'm good. I'm out the league. I'm going home to my son and my daughter. Hey, why them boys Captain said you going to number 6? We both know that ain't true.
That was legendary.
Yo, even the dudes knew he wasn't going to number 6. Listen to this. Listen to this, y'all.
Hey, why them boys Captain said you going to number 6? We both know that ain't true. Hey, why them boys Captain said you going to number 6? We both know that ain't true. Hey, why them boys Captain said you going to number 6? We both know that ain't true. Hey, why them boys Captain said you going to number 6? We both know that ain't true.
That was generation. I'm legendary.
Be legendary. Legendary get the ass.
We'll start doing it in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, he been shitting on Shedeur. He was shitting on Shedeur the whole time, man. Him and Shedeur was working out together. But allegedly, this dude not confident. He not a confident black person, so they didn't have to teach him a lesson. They have to teach this one a lesson, man. He not confident, man. He been shitting, he been pooping on Shedeur. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
What up, world? That's another situation. They hate to see confident niggas. When you black and you confident, you.
What about you? What about you? What about you? There wasn't nobody more confident than you. And you wasn't even all that. You was a good player, but you wasn't no all-star year in and year out. And nobody was more confident than you. What are you talking about? Why are you the one giving this video when you were literally the most confident player in the league? Even though you weren't one of the top players in the league. Why are you saying this? How could you fix your mouth to say this? When you played the league for 20 years, acting like you was Kobe, and now you gonna tell us, man, they hate a confident black person. I swear to God, man, I hate y'all niggas, man. I wish they would take y'all, man, put y'all in a boat and send y'all back to Africa, man.
What up, world? That's another situation. They hate to see confident niggas. When you black and you confident, you know where you come from, you know who you are, you know what you can do, and you don't need nobody to pat you on the back to give you the confidence. They hate it.
Then why complain? Then why y'all complain? If he don't need nobody to pat him on the back to give him the confidence, why you complaining? He don't need nobody to pat him on the back. And trust me, nobody did. Nobody did. They said that I just don't get this. Do these niggas listen to the words that's coming out of their mouths? Do they listen to the words that's coming out of their own mouths?
They hate it. Even our own people. Our own people be ready to kick us when we down. Shannon going through a little something, and I don't know what's going on. But look how many of y'all.
Shannon going through a little something, and you don't know what's going on. Shannon going through a little something, and he don't know what's going on. Even though his partner on the show was the one that got on the group chat, the group call, and said, "Hey, Shaq is looking for any information on your boy, and he paying big money. So if anybody got any information on Shannon, any dirt on Shannon, Shaq is looking for it, and he's paying big money." Your partner on All the Smoke was the one who put that out for everybody to go find dirt on Shannon Sharp. But you get on here and you say,
the kickers when we down. Shannon going through a little something, and I don't know what's going on. But look how many of y'all happy to see Shannon go through something. I'm praying for all my brothers out here, man. because we all got a wave to catch. It's enough for all of us out here. But it's not surprising to see how many of us can't wait to see one of us go through something. And every man has a wave to catch. It's enough for all of us out here, bro. Every last one of us. Don't try to kick somebody when they're going through something, man. Every man has a wave to catch. You just got to wait on God. Fact.
Or be 6'9" like you, right? If this nigga was 5'9", what would he be doing in life? What wave are you talking about to catch? Nigga, you 6'9". you got a mean jump shot. What you talking about, dog? You been rich for 20 years. What you talking about, man? What's this nigga talking about? Why you ain't say congratulations to Cam Ward for being the #1 pick? Why you ain't say congratulations to Cam Ward for being the #1 pick? Yo, he threw a massive party last night. That's the stupidest thing. Wow. Shout out to Mr. Terrible, man. Salute to you, man. He also rapped and performed. Who's that? Faison Love, son, man? That's Faison Love Jr., man. Wow. 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 Yo, this dude is not smart. You think the other players are doing this? You think the other players are doing this? He's insecure, man. This is insecurity, man. A secure dude would have got his ass on a plane and went to Cleveland. A real secure dude would have got his ass on a plane and went to Cleveland. A real secure dude would have got his ass on the plane and went straight to Cleveland. Wow. What in the world, man? I don't like. I just. It's just like this person says they laughed at him for 2 days and now they're mad at him for celebrating. Who laughed at him? People that don't matter. The GMs and them wasn't thinking about him. The GMs and the coaches from the teams, they were thinking about the other players that they were drafting. They weren't thinking about him. They were drafting other players. What, 143 players got drafted before him? You think the GM, every time they went to draft a player, they were like, Shedeur, ha ha ha. Shedeur is not getting picked, ha ha ha. Or they were evaluating the players that they were thinking about picking. Yo, I don't like this, man. And listen, it ain't about, I seen him party plenty of times. He partied plenty of times, man. I want his ass to be on that plane to Cleveland tomorrow. I want him to be on that plane to Cleveland tomorrow, man. If he not on that plane, if he not, and listen, here's the thing too. Here's another thing. Look, they pull up Johnny Manziel partying. That was talking about white people. Who gives a fuck about this white guy, man? Oh, he's talking about something some white person did in the past. Well, why can't we do like the fuck is you talking about? The first pick in the draft, Cam Ward, he could celebrate. This should do a party.
Became my cousin tonight. I want to go ugly, gorilla looking at nigga. Ugly in the bitch, man. See that nigga bankroll credit. I'm starting that nigga right here.
Why is he walking around with cash? Yo, do you understand he lost $44 million not being one of the top picks? This is insecurity, man. This insecurity, man. Look at that, man. Why you walking around with a box of cash money, man? When you grew up in a gated community. You grew up in a gated community, man. You're not supposed to be like that, man. Cash is nothing to you. Your dad is Deion Sanders, man. Wherever he lives, you lived. Wherever Deion lives, you lived. Nigga try to act like he not Deion Sanders' son. And Deion Sanders' money, my wife took him for a bunch of money in a divorce. So wherever you live with your mother or with your father, y'all was rolling in dough. This is stupid. This is stupid, Shedeur. You gotta be more self-aware, man. I bet, listen, Shedeur, man. Shedeur ain't got no swag, man. Shedeur ain't got no swag, man. Shedeur ain't got no swag, boy. I tell you, man. He ain't got no swag. And listen, man. The smooth brain's gonna be like, why he can't celebrate? Nah. He the 5th round pick, man. You supposed to grind. It's grind time, man. You supposed to grind. You supposed to grind, man. Fuck no. The first pick, the black dude that everybody ignoring, that was the first pick. He could throw a party. Not you. Wow. 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 I swear, man.
Situation. The bottom line is this. The Cam Ward thing, they're already using dog whistles and saying he does things the right way and he dresses appropriately.
Well, how's that a dog whistle, nigga? Go to the hood. Go to a black school. They gonna talk about the way you dress. Don't wear the clothes that's hip or fashionable in your black neighborhood or your black school. Niggas gonna make you want to kill yourself. Press 1. Niggas gonna bully you into almost killing yourself. Let some shit be fashionable or it be some trendy clothes in a black area, man. And you not wearing that. You trying to wear some different shit. Or some black. Man, what the fuck is he talking about? These people act like black people are saints, man. Shout out to Amazing Disgrace. He says, let's see what happens when he doesn't get The highest paid NFL player status. Oh my God. These black people are annoying, man. I can't believe they turned this into a race here. I can believe it, but it's still like shocking. It's like damn. It's like you're not shocked, but they still managed to shock you. Shout out to 6'8" Aquarius in the building. My Aquarius brother, man. He say Shedeur gonna be the Angel Reese. Shedeur gonna be the Angel Reese of the NFL. All these new fans finna be rooting for him just because he black and Deion's son, not because he good. Woo! Angel Reese was the 7th pick, though, man. This nigga was the 144th pick. I get you. You right about that. But still, man, Angel Reese was the 7th pick. This nigga was the 144th pick. But yeah, that's a good comparison, man. That's a hell of a comparison, man. Wow. Shit. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. And he don't need no white villain. He don't need no Caitlin Clark because all white people is bad. They blaming all white people for this shit. So every white person is his Caitlin Clark. This was the white America did this. White America didn't draft him. White people sitting home like, huh? Yeah, you didn't draft. You the reason Shedeur didn't get drafted, man. Cause y'all don't like a confident black dude, man. You know, Floyd Mayweather, man. Floyd Mayweather never existed, man. Muhammad Ali never existed, man. Michael Jordan never existed. Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, none of them people ever existed, man. Because Shaq, confident black men never existed in sports, man, until Shedeur came along, man. It was just everybody was like Tim Duncan, man. Everybody was Tim Duncan until Shedeur came along and broke the mold. Look at Shedeur setting the trend, man. He the first confident black player, man. They had to punish him, man. White people had to punish him. Nobody ever existed before Shedeur, man. Cam Newton, man. They done forgot about Cam Newton already. Cam wasn't even drafted. Cam was 2010, right? Or 2011, right? I think Cam was 2011, right? They done already forgot about Cam. They calling Shedeur the first confident black athlete, man. And Cam was just drafted. Cam Newton was just drafted like, 2010, man? God damn, man. RG3, he was arrogant as hell too, man, till he got hurt. That's crazy, man. They rewriting history right in front of our faces, man. Steve McNair was humble, though. Nah, Steve was humble. McNair was humble, man. He was old country boy. He was all shucks, yes, ma'am. All shucks. Steve McNair was humble, man. He wasn't cocky. They had Donovan McNabb. He was cocky as hell. They try to act like they literally trying to act like Shedeur Sanders is the first cocky black athlete. That shit is crazy.
Play football.
Going on perfect time already.
Come on, bro, let's make a song. Let's drop for him, real shit. I play football. Here we go. Football. I play football. You ain't got no hobbies outside of that? I play football. That's the only hobby? I want people to know me as football player. Let's search up Ken Wood. Let me see. American football.
Going on perfect time already.
Come on, bro. Let's make a song. Let's drop one, Richie.
This why he went. Listen, I'm gonna show you this. Shout out to Ultimate Glider. He said, "Never catch you live, absolute. Catch me tonight, man. Catch me tonight. Probably 10 o'clock. I'm gonna come on earlier tonight. Catch me tonight, Ultimate Glider. Hey, tell me which one. Tell me if you could, just this 15 seconds. Tell me which one of these players went number one in the draft, and which one of these players was number 144 in the draft. And I like both of them. But watch this little skit, and it's gonna and tell me why one player went 1 and the other player went 144.
Going on perfect time already.
Come on, bro. Let's make a song. Let's drop one, Richie. I play football. Here we go. Football. I play football. You ain't got no hobbies outside of that? I play football. That's the only hobby? I want people to know me as football player. Let's search up Ken Wood. Let me see. American football.
Going on perfect time already.
Come on, bro. Let's make a song. Let's drop one, Richie. I play football. Here we go. Football. I play football. You ain't got no hobbies outside of that? I play football. That's the only hobby? I want people to know me as football player. Let's search up Ken Wood. Let me see. American football.
Going on perfect time already.
Come on, bro. Let's make a song. Let's drop one, Richie. I play football. Here we go. Football. I play football. You ain't got no hobbies outside of that? I play football. That's the only hobby? I want people to know me as football player. Let's search up Ken Wood. Let me see. American football.
Going on perfect time.
There you go. There you go. 6'8" Aquarius says the NFL was treating Shedeur Sanders like the woman who compliments a man, saying he's handsome, hardworking, educated, and would make any woman happy. Yo, that's literally what they did, dog. I'm talking about that's literally what he did. That's literally what they did. Girl, he got a good job. He got a place over there too. Cute little dog. And he dressed good. I'm talking about everything. But you know, guess what she want? Guess what that girl want more than all those things? She want another bitch to be in the picture to compete with. You could have all your ducks in a row, and that ain't worth a couple of bitches that she can compete with over your love. A couple of hoes circling you and shit. A couple of hoes calling your phone and wanting to be with you is way more valuable on the dating scene than having a nice place and a nice car and an education. What you want is you want to be like Cam Ward. You want to have a bunch of teams that's vying for your love. That's what get the women hot when they see another chick want you. When the NFL teams, they ain't see no other teams wanting Shedeur. They ain't see no other teams wanting Shedeur. A woman want to see that another woman wants you. I don't care if she big as a beluga whale. A woman want to see that another woman wants you. I don't care if it's your baby mother that you can't stand. As long as another woman wants you, a woman gonna be interested in you. And you can have all that other shit, and the woman don't give a damn about none of that other shit. She don't give a damn about your degree. She don't give a damn about your loft. She don't give a damn about your car. She want to know that another chick wants you. And no other teams wanted Shedeur. No other teams wanted Shedeur. So the teams was like, we'll wait till somebody else. Shedeur got drafted by the ugliest girl at the party. Shedeur got drafted by the ugliest chick at the party, man. He got drafted by he got scooped up by Loretta Brown. Loretta Brown. Loretta Brown, man. She the big fat ugly chick, man. No other teams wanted Shedeur. That's why he kept falling. Other teams was like, damn, don't nobody want this nigga. I don't want him either. Don't nobody want him. I don't want him either.
Going on perfect time already. Come on, bro. Let's make a song. Let's drop for him, Richie. I play football. Here we go. Yeah, football.
Yeah, that nigga, he trying to be friends with this nigga. He don't know this dude competing. You notice every clip we see with them two, Shedeur trying to be friends, and the other nigga keep like, nah, nigga, I ain't your friend. I'm competing with you. Cam Ward was always carrying him. In DC, we call it carrying. I don't know what y'all call it, but Cam Ward was always carrying that nigga, man. Every time they was together, Cam Ward was steady carrying him, man. Sunning him.
Going on perfect time already. Come on, bro. Let's make a song. Let's drop for him, Richie. I play football. Here we go. Yeah, football. I play football. You ain't got no hobbies outside of that? I play football. That's the only hobby? I want people to know me as football player. Let's search up Ken Wood. We say American football. Going on perfect time already. Come on, bro. Let's make a song. Let's drop for him, Richie. I play football. Here we go. Yeah, football. I play football. You ain't got no hobbies outside of that? I play football. That's the only hobby? I want people to know me as football player. Let's search up Ken Wood. We say American football.
Yo. One kid went 1, and the other kid went 144. God, dog. Get in the comment section, man. I'm coming back later on, man. Kids got to eat dinner, man. Same black time, same black channel. I'm out of here. Subscribe.